Hello coloring friends, so it's Sunday yet again and it means it's time to see the results of our last week's challenge Find and Color. And for the last weeks we've got prompt mirrors. I found quite a choice of illustrations with mirrors in my collection of coloring books, and some of them I really wanted to color. But then I decided to start from an illustration from this book, Ethno Spirit by Katerina Bubarikina, because I haven't colored in it for ages, and I had only one completed page in it, which I colored when I got the book. And so I decided I should color something in this book, because it's a beautiful book. And why I don't color in it? Because of its size. It's bigger than normal coloring books and portraits, and there's a lot of background, and when I look at such illustration and then I know it will take ages to finish it, and then I feel like nah, and always keep delaying coloring something in this book. And this time I decided no, I will. And so I started coloring in this book, and it indeed took me 5 days to complete. Of course, I had Saturday to color maybe something else, maybe some simple illustration, but instead I decided to make a break from coloring, at least for 1 day, because I really felt a bit tired. But I did enjoy coloring this illustration. This is Sumerian lady. I call her Sumerian noble lady, obviously. And I don't remember much from history, about that civilization, so I had to Google. I wanted to find out what clothes they wore, what colors they like, what kind of houses and interiors, how they decorated their houses, and it was really interesting. And then, inspired by all that information, I decided how to color this picture, and it was so much fun, and I enjoyed the process, though it took time. So these people, they like mosaics. They decorated their houses and religious places with mosaics, and their favorite colors were different shades of blue and turquoise. And so I decided to draw kind of mosaics on this wall in bluish and turquoise colors, as well on this. And it took time, as you can imagine, small details. Then another thing that took me quite some time, it's window view. Of course, it's very simple. I had to draw it myself because there was nothing, just empty space there, and I felt like I need to draw something window view. It's very simple, right, as you can see, but it took me you can't imagine how much time, because I had to erase everything a couple of times because I felt it looks wrong. And at first I draw houses in different way, and then I checked, and those people had different houses, and at the end I was quite satisfied, and that's how it looks now. I'm quite happy. And then I checked their jewelry. There were these gold headpieces and a lot of necklaces with natural stones. So I tried to imitate turquoise stones and garnet on her necklaces. So that was really fun. So what I use here for coloring, At first, I wanted to save some time and decided as base level to color her skin and face with markers, alcohol markers. I took Winsor & Newton skin tone and I colored, and it looked so bad. Those markers performed so bad on this paper. I got patchy results, you know, and at the end I spent much more time because I needed to cover all those patches with pencils to make it look smooth, and it did took much more time. So better not to try to save time and just start coloring with pencils. All the rest is done with pencils and different brands I use here, and I covered black lines on gold jewelries with golden metallic pen, and all the rest black lines I left as they are. They don't bother me, and I'm very happy with the result, and I was very happy with the process. So that was very nice week for me, and though I colored only one illustration, but it is worth it, you know, all the time that I spent on it. I'm very happy. And so now about your works. I've got many illustrations submitted for this prompt, all very different. I think there are no similar pages, all different, some from Disney, and the final slideshow looks very nice and interesting, and let's enjoy it now. So these were mirrors illustrations for last week's challenge. Thank you everyone who submitted their work. It was really fun. And now it's time to choose another prompt for another week. I'm taking my magical box and let's find out. So this is a very lovely prompt, I think. Sweets, desserts. We can color cakes, ice creams, chocolate. Yeah, very. These things are very nice, and I enjoy eating them. But I can't say that I enjoy that much coloring these things. As I mentioned, not one time that I don't like coloring food, and that's why I included this prompt in the box, in the list of prompts for myself and for you, because I tend to avoid such illustrations where I can see there's food, there are cakes. Though I've seen so many beautiful colored illustrations with cakes, and they look so realistic and so nice that you just feel like eating them straight from the page. But it's going to be interesting. At last, this is my chance to try coloring some cakes, maybe ice cream, and not to avoid this prompt. I think there's a lot of illustrations where you can find these things. They're quite popular. And so I'm off now to look through my coloring books, and we'll see what I will be able to find. See you later. So I'm back with some coloring books. Turned out that I had less illustrations with sweets and cakes than I had expected. Nevertheless, I was able to find quite enough to choose from, though I can't say that there is any particular illustration that attracts me more than others. So again, it will be hard for me to choose what to color then. Okay, let me show what I have found. The Mysterious Library. There is a double spread, very lovely, with all these, I'm not sure how you call this, lollipops, these sweet things, and there is cupcakes as well, but it's a double spread. Creative Cats, Art Creative Heaven, Marjorie Sarnat. There is actually 2 illustrations with desserts. I like this one, but already colored. And another one is this one, and I don't like it that much. You can see again this lollipop, and all the rest I just can't figure out what are these. So that's why I don't like it, because I'm not sure how to color all these. Princess Korean coloring book. There is a lovely page with not too many desserts, cakes, and some teapot, dishes. Quite simple, I think, this one. Coloring Heaven collection cats. There is quite simple illustration and quite funny. This cat with ice cream. The Princess and Kronheimer. There's a double spread of wedding cakes. This double spread for those who like coloring cakes. Dragons in Nature special, Anastasia Koldova, and this illustration from her When Dragons Dream, I believe. Very lovely, pretty dragon, again with these lollipops. And there's a few printed pages. Monia Gates. This one to my taste, because cakes are cupcakes are rather small here, and the main object of the illustration is this pretty woman. And there is another illustration by Monia Gates, more interesting in my opinion. And there's chocolate, donut, and again pretty lady. Lika Landau. We have a very realistic looking cupcake, some sweets. Then this one may be one of my favorites, Scott Howden or Howden, not sure. This pretty girl with cupcakes again. This one, Fabrica Fantasy. Interesting illustration and interesting dessert, kind of castle cake or something. And the last one is lovely illustration by Marina Horbacheva from her ship series. So far I colored only one illustration with her ship, and this one is another one. Maybe I should color this one. So I'm not sure what I will choose at the end. Hope you will have no such problem and can easily decide what to color for this challenge. So I'll be waiting for your work, and that's all for today. See you later. Bye.